Uh, it's been over a week since they dropped the news, since July 1st, a very obvious day when it comes to PlayStation, and saying to everybody in the entire world that they're going all digital in 2028. It's disgusting the way they're doing this to a system that has a disk drive in there already. That's one thing. That's really fucked up. You're gonna, sell people, shoes, but not shoelaces, you know? So I thought about this, and I thought hard about this, and I believe that we should just stop fighting it. I'm not being sarcastic when I say this, by the way. We should just stop fighting this and let Sony do what they want to do in the future. Their messaging, the way they said it in the post tweet, whatever, was definitely full of lies and definitely skewing things toward pointing the finger at us, which is true, that we were the cause of the digital upgrade. But they didn't say in the tweet that it's because they were skewing in that direction anyway. They put a bunch of digital slop on there, a bunch of DLC, live service shit and shit like that to skew the numbers in digital favor. And in a way, it's like a temptation, right? That they're dangling a carrot in front of us, and we took the bait. That didn't mean they had to destroy the PS5 disc people by making all digital in the future. That's fucked up. PS6, your new hardware, all good, do that shit. But the problem is that they did this for the PS5 users who have a disc. 85% of the PS5 users have a disk drive, and they're ignoring that shit. And the real reason they're doing that is because in the future, they themselves, Sony, this is not confirmed. I'm 100% sure, based on how I know corporations, and I know them very well. I've worked for Nintendo, and I tried to get a job at Sony, but that's another story. Corporations think like this. They see the trends of digital sales. Their bottom line is fluctuated by digital sales. And they know that the more digital money that they get, the more their money goes in the green. So they have to do this in the future. Because Sony's money, in case you don't know, Sony's money is not predicated on, PS5. They have other outlets per se, but it's not making them as much money as the PS5. Well, in general. So they have to go this way. It sucks. But the tweet should have said this. To be truthful, we at Sony realize that the PlayStation 5 is going in a digital direction, and our bottom line is predicated on digital money and not necessarily physical money. The money we make from physical is not, it's not as strong as digital numbers. So we for the future are going all digital. We're sorry. They never apologize. We're sorry for the inconvenience that this may have caused, even though they're not sorry at all. It'd be nice to hear that. Considering Japan's a very apologetic country. It was very evil the way they did that tweet. Like an American did that. So they obviously get more money with digital. So they're not going to go back on the word because they make a lot more money with digital, and it's more cost effective that way. It's just really messed up they did it for the PS5 disc owners, and they don't go fuck about them, and they're not going to apologize for anything. They're ignoring everything and going about the business as usual as if it's not a big deal. It is a big deal because they're going to control the digital marketplace on their own ecosystem. So you think discounts are going to happen often? You think more games are going to come out often? No. The future is live service and DLC. And that's the fucked up part. More shooting games, more sports games, things like that over there that get suckers to give them digital money. And that's what the PS6 is. I usually wait for a good amount of exclusive to come out for the with a system for me to drop money on it. It will usually take years. But the PS6 is, I bet, not going to have really any, and everything else you just watch online anyway. So for the future, it's going to be really messed up for gamers. That a bunch of games coming out there are not going to be single player, and they're not going to be really enjoyable for most people. It's going to be live service stuff for kids, teenagers, and the like to enjoy because they spend money like fucking water, you know. So they're gonna aim at them. They're gonna point at them. They don't care about the older gamers who like single player experiences like you know Resident Evil and stuff like that, and Pragmata and like the Tales games and Yakuza games. They're not gonna force those kind of games on anything. Or force those kind of games to come out on their platform because they don't have to. Because of the PS Plus money, because of the DLC money, yada yada yada. So us boycotting by taking away PSN would do something, but enough of us would not do much. It needs to be at least half of the PS Plus users for them to be like, holy shit, we need to do something. But then it's not going to happen. So I'm giving up the boycott. I don't see a reason to keep going. PlayStation is going to go all digital future. It's very obvious, and that's where their money is. The games are not going to be very fun on the PS6. It's going to be live service shit for your friends and get DLC and costumes and season passes and loot boxes and all the other shit. That's the future. I guarantee that shit. They're gonna go. It's the president of Nintendo. The president of the Sony, Ken Kutaragi. He's not gonna come back into power anytime soon. So it's gonna be an all digital future. Does not care about games, and that's it. I see the trends, and that's the trend that's gonna happen. They're gonna give you a live service slot, and you're gonna have to enjoy it or go away. That's it. So enjoy your indie games on the PC, which I will. But PS6, they're gonna overcharge for that shit. This is the console price. They're gonna overcharge for the games. The game prices are not gonna go down. There's gonna be DLC up the ass. And if they can't monetize your game, it's not gonna be on their system. That's what I really believe. So that's it for now. What do you think in the comments? Clack off.